behind the scenes of GSL's first live event. We are going to be staying at Agam's Oasis.
Who's that over there?
And Jay's with me. So me and my team, this is where we're going to be staying tonight. I got to see how to get in, so maybe I'll do a little house tour in a minute, all right?
We're in. Whoa. So this is the couch area I want to stay in? Seriously?
So, that's what we're looking like around here. Not bad. I know, isn't that nice? So yeah, man.
We found a back porch.
GSL is moving on up.
Oh, I see something open.
When my boy Kelvin gets here, we can talk to y'all about like where we started from, you know what I'm saying? It's nice out here. It's a nice lake. Okay, okay.
I know what this is. I think this is a Lego piece. Some Legos.
Alright, so going back in. Come on in.
Okay, we're coming.
Finish our little behind the scenes tour real quick. We'll go get our stuff. I'm glad that we're first because
Mommy, I found some Legos.
I got a surprise for my homeboy. So here is, let's see what we got over here. Okay, washer and dryer. Okay.
Cool. I love this place.
This place?
This looks fancy.
Oh, does it?
This is the reason why I would love this.
So there's a bathroom right here. Or a half bath.
I found some Legos. And Jay found some.
Here,
Backstage, baby. Found some Legos.
You always.
I'm a backstage baby.
Yes, you are. Little office area.
That can be for podcast. He loves offices. Oh my God.
There's a couple of rooms. So here's a room here. Okay. Then there's a bathroom here. And here's another room here. So, oh, and this is actually open to this room. So me and Papa might need to be here just to keep an eye on you, kid. So I think I'll give my bro this one. But, all right, so there you go, man. That's behind the scenes. We're gonna start taking some stuff out and getting settled. Yep, they got pillows and whatnot. But not bad for our first GSL getaway. Technically, you know, so this will be our first event that GSL has ever done. And yeah, we're gonna take you guys along the ride, man. You know?
I'm so scared right now.
Scared of what, kid?
From that height.
All right, man. I'm gonna go get my stuff, get things settled up for my guys, and yeah, GSL, let's go. The Lord's doing awesome, wonderful things. God is doing awesome, wonderful things, guys. And I'm just so thankful for it.
I'll leave the house door open.
So yeah, looking forward to a great weekend. In Jesus' name, right?
Yep.
Hey, got you on camera, brother. Look, started from the bottom, now we're here.
Come on, I'll show you the room. Come over here.
Okay.
The room's out here, and there's a surprise that Mommy put.
NJ, golly.
It's right over here. Ta-da! Mommy, let's do a card.
Oh my gosh. NJ, Let the man see stuff with it. Nah, so we gotta get your initial reactions, cause you know what I'm saying.
Oh, to the
I remember when, bro.
I say this is
We
pride.
came from filming in apartments to, you know what I'm saying? Look at us now, man. Look at us now, right?
making it happen.
You know? NJ, my gosh.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, well, I guess I'll turn this off now. God, he done ruined it. Can't even
I
come in.
did not
You
ruin
did
it.
ruin it.
No, I didn't.
Jeez.
I'm just gonna go downstairs when I ruin it. I'm going downstairs. I'm so mad, Mom. This ain't that deep.
Are you alright with your accommodations? Are your accommodations okay?
Oh, yes, combination. You want me to,
Oh, you don't have to.
Okay,
No,
okay,
just.
okay, okay.
My job is to find budget cuts. I'm going to propose some streamlining, so I'm like a broken furnace. You're never going to find me. Try me. Skyscraper really makes you laugh. Attention customers, we're having a flash sale on internet.
Good morning. How y'all doing? So, it is event morning, GSL Experience, and I am up. I am ready. I've showered. I've done all that good stuff. I am just comfortable right now. I got one of my good caftans. You know what I'm saying? Who else loves a good caftan? um, it's like one of those ensembles where you look like you're together, but you ain't do that much. You just put a caftan on. But anywho, yeah, I just kind of wanted to just take a moment and reflect and just come out here and experience this awesome place where we are residing for the weekend. Last night we did a walkthrough, and yeah, this looks a little questionable. Let y'all see what I'm seeing. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna come here. Don't look like there's no sitting on the dock for me today. I'm fine with that though. It's beautiful out here, nice and quiet. Y'all, God is so good, man. God is so good. Um, there's a lot to say. I guess I'll go back up to the deck and have a seat and whatnot. We can chat, right? Let's chit chat. Let's chit chat. Um, so yeah, thus far our stay has been nice. We didn't really do much last night other than kind of did a little technical run through. Um, you know, testing out some of the equipment, stuff like that, so we can be able to uh, be live for our virtual guests. And I know if you're watching this, then you're probably watching GSL, the YouTube channel, and it's not live for you. So I think that's one thing I wanted to kind of come and say to y'all. Like, one, I apologize, right, for not inviting y'all to the experience live. But at the same time, I think y'all will understand that obviously by now you should know that Allie's involved with this event. And so for her safety, that is the main reason why we didn't go public on our end. So But we can talk about it, or I can sit here and talk to you all about it right now. But um, yeah. So that was the main thing. Like we didn't. It's not that I didn't want y'all to be a part of the experience, because I mean, obviously, any event is good to be public, right? And stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys would have liked to have the opportunity to come as well. But I mean, well, one, we did do a lot to try to get you guys in her Telegram, as well as even in the room, because even though I didn't tell you guys that it was me that she's doing the first podcast with, um, I did tell y'all she was doing an event, and I did let y'all know if you wanted to come, how to go and be a part of it, which was to go to alizarmer.com and go through the vetting process. Now I do understand that some of y'all came back and was saying y'all was having issues with that, but from what I'm hearing on their end is that they responded to people, and either people didn't get back with the applications or stuff like that. So, and then y'all also have to give grace, because at the end of the day, this is not an organization. Allie's Army and 90s Nation News, they're not necessarily a organization. It's just a group of people that is assisting Allie to help get the message out. So, obviously they're getting hundreds of responses and stuff like that. And so, I don't know what the vetting process was like for them and for y'all, but it seems like it's the combination between those two things is the reason why maybe some of you guys didn't get in. So or maybe, yeah, I don't know if you didn't get a response, because I did see a few people in the comments saying that. So yeah. um but I just kind of wanted to take a moment to just reflect, you know what I'm saying, just to kind of be out here and soak in this, again, this awesome scenery and this quiet moment before we go and go on with all the hustle and bustle. Miss Shelley just texted me. But anyway, like on one hand, I think I'm still just kind of in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm really fully processing it all. um, because on one hand, I was thinking before I started recording that hosting an event is like one of the most natural things that I do. So on one hand, it's another event. You know what I'm saying? But then on the other hand, I understand like the magnitude of this event. Like at the end of the day, it is GSL's first uh, live experience, live recording with an audience. Um, Something that I imagined was going to happen from the beginning. So, we're reaching a milestone now with GSL that, obviously took 5 years to reach. But, yeah, it was a long time coming. Like, for a long time, I think, y'all know we started in 2020. So, I would say maybe even from then, I imagined doing an event or doing, like I said, the show itself, the GSL Talk Show. Well, what is now the GSL Talk Show, which I thought was God, Sex, and Love. I thought all that it was going to be was a talk show in the beginning. But obviously I see that it's more than that. But so the GSL Talk Show, which you guys experience every week, I imagine that to be, I guess, kind of what we're doing today in regards to being in front of an audience. I did imagine myself and some other ladies hosting together, um, things like that. But it's still GSL isn't still, or the GSL Talk Show isn't that way. Um, Obviously, I'm hosting most of the stuff on GSL, and as I take you all on the journey, you guys are gonna hear more about, I guess, some of the vision and some of the ideas and whatnot that I have for the future, if the Lord's will. But yeah, from the beginning, I imagined an audience, and I imagined ladies at a table, talking about God, sex, and love, and everything in between, right? Again, in my head, I think I imagined something similar to the real, um, but obviously from a Christian perspective, right? And obviously, we know that the Lord did something different in 2020, right? He had me be virtual. I didn't kick things off with the talk show. Y'all know we kicked things off with the juice. And yeah, and now here we are with so many, I would say, pillars of the GSL conversation. Obviously, the juice is the word, um, it's studying, it's sharing. Um, Hopefully, it's helping to make disciples. I feel like juice is, it's open, it's honest, and transparent because, I am processing, what I'm studying, right? Um, I'm honest that at the end of the day, I don't know everything, and, I'm not some theologian or something like that, but I'm doing my best to study to show myself approved. And so, um, and I feel like as I've been doing that, the Lord has given me more wisdom. And He's given me more revelations and things like that as I've been on the journey. So that is definitely a staple and pillar of GSL. And then I would say, look, that's the guide, right? um, and then another pillar of GSL, I would say, is also the talk show. The GSL talk show is conversations, it's communication, it's sharing your testimonies and things like that. So obviously that is another pillar as well. And then, as you guys know, with everything that happened with Allie and stuff like that, I feel like another pillar is, I wouldn't just say trafficking. Yes, being an advocate for, and voice for the voiceless. I think maybe that's more so the pillar, like being a voice for the voiceless, right? Um, I guess this is what the Bible talks about, like the widows and basically just those that can't speak for themselves, being their voice. Whether it's about trafficking or abuse or anything, Um, So I would say I don't know if that. I mean, look, is that GSL in a nutshell? Like God with the juice. I mean, yes, sex when it comes to the conversations, but I would say even intimacy. When it comes to again communication and intimacy, right? And then the love of loving others enough to be their voice when they can't be. There go GSL, man. I never thought about that before until this moment. But yeah, so here we are, man. September 27th, our first live event in front of an audience. Um, in just a few hours, I'm going to be going to the venue, um, making sure we got everything going on our end, and we'll be opening the doors at 11:30, kicking things off at noon. Y'all know I try to do things on time. So, I do intend to do that. I guess I just, I can't help but think about those that are helping me, right? Definitely want to shout out my team. Elizabeth, again, she goes above and beyond to help me uh, keep GSL going and flowing. She helps me create the quotes in regards to like the images that y'all see, and a lot of you guys have been blessed by. Um, I send her these list of quotes, and she'll make the images and whatnot for them. And we schedule that type of stuff out. She's been doing a lot more or being a lot more hands-on with GSL since when we first began. I actually went back to look at the first messages from her or my first order because I found both her and Sammy. So I found Sammy first. So Sammy was technically the first member of what I call the International Dream Team. He is a gentleman in Pakistan. I'm pretty sure I told y'all about him. I talk about him all the time. Um, Long story short, I got on Fiverr and I put out a blast and was like, hey, I am looking for somebody willing to edit videos for a Christian talk show. Like, very clear. I wanted to make that very clear and whatnot. And he was among the people to respond. And after a while of talking to him, and I guess vetting to some extent, I placed my first order with him. And so ever since I started doing the GSL talk show, um, he was editing it and stuff. And then I want to say maybe a year or so of working with him, um, that's when I started to publish my books and stuff like that. So, and he introduced me to Arsal. But I would say that Sammy and Elizabeth are like the ones I work with every month. Arsal and Daria and the other vendors and whatnot that I work with is kind of like, on a case by case basis, project by project basis, stuff like that. And um, I just come a long way, y'all. Like, I just, like, when I sit here and think about the fact that, okay, it was just me. Like, the God just, allow me to be, if I'm just obedient, right? And I went forth on April 1st, 2020 to just record that first juice. Just me, not knowing that any of this other stuff was going to happen. Um, and then not knowing that that was going to be like a domino, man. Like that's the main thing that I think when I think back on April 1st, 2020. I feel like that was like me going like this and knocking over the domino. Um, because there just was so many different things that was connected to that first move. Like I said, I wasn't doing the talk show. I wasn't doing the original vision in the beginning. I just was doing the juice. And then a few months into doing that, that's when I got the opportunity to do the talk show. And y'all know I did it on another platform for a little while. And then I just was like, let me just focus on posting it on YouTube and stuff. So was doing that. When I decided to do the talk show, I was like, I need help because I can't. Like, I know my husband was like, oh, you can do it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I can edit. I can do all that stuff. But yeah, that can be a lot. Like, when I'm over here, I'm hosting. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear. I'm trying to figure out who the guest's going to be. Like, all this type of stuff. I was coordinating panel discussions at that time, too. And so it just was a lot that I was like, look, yeah, I can at least get some help with the editing. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful I did. Like, a lot of times we, as creators, we try to do things alone, and it just don't ever, it can't work as well, right, when you're trying to do everything yourself. Um, Sometimes, again, other people's gifts and blessings are connected to being a gift and blessing to you, right? And vice versa. Like, so, you know, now when I think about GSL in particular, yes, I think about, again, the International Dream Team because they are, we're working together monthly. They're helping me keep the content going and flowing, um, and everything like that. But I cannot start saying thank you, right, without like acknowledging my brother Kelvin. Like right now, he's here. Y'all know that he's here, and he's gonna be helping me today with this event and to capture the footage, right? To make sure that the people that are signed up to be virtual attendees will be able to see everything and hear everything and stuff like that. And so Kelvin has been like one of those people in my life that I ask him sometimes, like, are you my guardian angel? Because I just feel like there's just so many different things where he was like the glue or the um how can I say, like okay, for example, okay, y'all know that I met my husband through him. Um, they ended up being neighbors. It was so crazy how that happened, but I was dating somebody else. I said that I was gonna go deeper about that whole situation, but I don't even hardly remember everything now. Um, so I got to figure out. I mean, I've told you guys in pieces about that relationship before with my husband, and it was a trying time. I think the enemy was trying to use that individual to get me off track. Basically, no shade to him or whatever. Hopefully, he's doing well in life, and stuff like that. I don't know, but regardless, there was the whole story of that was like, so um, I had moved up into the area where we are now, with my ex, and yeah, I was shacking up, and um, at some point we had to leave the apartment that he was in originally when I first came up, and we were looking for an apartment together. And so Kelvin had told me about these apartments. He was looking into as well. But so me and my ex moved in to that apartment and the apartment complex, and but Kelvin never moved over there. He moved to another apartment or whatever. And so um, but lo and behold, like when me and my ex broke up and all this type of stuff, Kelvin opened his hands, right, opened his door and allowed me to stay, and which was so crazy to experience because I was that person in Florida. Like I was, opening my door to so many people, and when I was in Florida and stuff, so it was kind of crazy to be on the other end. But long story short, the apartment that Kelvin moved to was he was my husband's neighbor, um, and that's how me and my husband met. There's more details about that, but I ain't, this is supposed to be reflected by GSL. But I just wanted to show you guys like one of the ways that Kelvin has been the glue in my life. Or even when I was telling him, one day I was like, look, man, I really want to find a church, diverse church, a church like how I went to back when I was in Florida. It was smaller, but it was diverse, and that's one of the things I loved about it. And lo and behold, like I don't know, he had moved into I think another apartment at that point or something, and he knew about Mountain West. Like I guess he got a postcard. I don't know what it was, but he ended up telling me about Mountain West. And now that I work there, y'all, like it's just stuff like that is what I'm saying. Like, so I say all that to say, Kelvin means a lot to me, and he's my brother from another mother, and we did my film together, like. And I did again 11 years in the making. Me and him did every part and made that film happen. And here he is today, right, helping me with this event and stuff. And so, I there's no funds and there's no words that can like repay a friendship like that. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really greatly appreciate him. Worship today is going to be led by Maria, and she's another lady that has really poured into me in a variety of ways. Like we met through another lady. She had a venue, and we did a show together and whatnot. So that's how we ended up meeting, Maria and I. And ever since then, like she just has always like been there. Right? Like it's support. Like she reached out about a play that she knew that people needed a role, and she reached out to me about it and stuff like that. So we did another play together, and then she was in my shows and whatnot as well. Um, and when I opened up my venue, she was donating items and and things. Um, you know, and now here she is today, helping me out with leading worship and whatnot. And so, again, friendships like that, I really I've been doing my best to like show, right, that I appreciate and value, because I see the opposite side, right? I see when friendship isn't, not to say reciprocated, but like, uh, well, without getting too deep into the friendship part or what I was getting ready to say, I was thinking about Allie. And so I definitely got to acknowledge Miss Shelley and Allie as well. I mean, we know that um, their testimony is what took GSL to another level. Um, it introduced us to, a vast amount of people. People are constantly watching the channel because of their testimony. And I was already just grateful for that, and then they decided to come and bless me for my birthday, my 39th birthday. They came and they, gave me gifts, and they just spent time with me, and we brought one of my dreams to life because, like, I told y'all earlier this year, I don't think I told y'all too many details, but earlier this year, I just kept dreaming about Allie. And I think it was before we connected. Was it before we connected again? I can't remember, but I think it was like right after we connected again, and the Lord had put in my mind, and through this dream, He had us in these pink suits, and we was running and stuff like that, and then we ended up doing a photo shoot with pink suits. And it seems like Alice been trying to bring my dreams to life, but I was telling her, I texted them this morning, I just like, sis, like, you ain't got to try to bring my dream to life. At the end of the day, I feel like the Lord already did. You know what I mean? Like, He reconnected us again. I think He strengthened our bond, and we made the pink suits happen, and here we are getting ready to do this event, and so my whole thing is the friendship and the bond. And I think, again, I was reminded of them as I was talking about reciprocation, because one thing I would say about, Allie and even Miss Shelley, right, is that I feel like the Bible verse that talks about outdoing each other in love, I feel like it's playing out when it comes to us. Like, I do something, and then they do something, and then I do something, and then they do something. I was feeling real good. I'm planning on giving them these baskets and whatnot at the event. And I was trying to keep it hush hush, but my son, who knows, he probably spilled some beans last night at the walkthrough. But and hear them come handing me things last night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it's outdoing each other in love, and it's a beautiful thing to, again, it was funny because I know she was talking about, well, we have 4 years to make up for, but I'm like, nah, I mean, but at the same time, again, I'm not gonna block my blessings. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful again for the friendship, the relationship, the sisterhood, and stuff like that. They're always telling me, we love you, we love you, I love you, and I feel the same. And that's the thing. It's like you say it right, and then you show it, and then yeah, you say it and you show it, and so I feel like that's all it is. Like, and for me, when it came to this experience, like I told her in the beginning, for her safety and stuff like that, I just was like, look, we can just meet and have a slumber party and film and you know what I'm saying, just me and you know what I'm saying, we ain't gotta have no people, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But they wanted to have the people, and to be able to I guess share the information that they want to share in public and stuff like that. And so I was like, well, okay. And so I was pulling together this event and whatnot to do my part for this day, and then tomorrow they're doing their event and stuff. But yeah, like I said, I think I'm just still just processing all this, y'all. Like, I don't know how I feel at the moment. Like, maybe I should be more excited. I know it took me a little while to go to sleep last night, so I guess I was excited in that regard. Um, and I guess I am excited, but at the same time, I'm just like, you know, I hate to say it's another day. I don't know if I feel like, oh, it's just another day. I mean, obviously, I'm here again in a different scenery, and this will be my first time working with the venue that I'm working with. Not my first time working with the venue owner. So the venue owner, that's another thing. I got to shout her out as well, because when I thought about where to have an event, she definitely was like one of the first people that came into my heart and mind. And I reached out to her, and not only did she seem to be familiar with Allie and her story, but she definitely, was open to having it. I knew I didn't have to worry about anything when it came to decor and stuff like that, because that's what they do. She's the lady that did my wedding. This is not the venue that I had my wedding at, but she ended up opening up her space not long after our wedding. Um, and so I have been seeing her work and whatnot since then, and following them online. She's in my group. Um, Come on out here, brother. I was just talking about you. It's time. Oh, see, he keeping me on the time, y'all. He keeping me on the time. Well, anyway, I just wanted to just reflect on this moment, and just get a little behind the scenes for y'all. So we gonna go, because obviously, we late to leave, but see y'all later. All right, you guys, we are at the venue, man. Everything looks beautiful, as I knew it would. So welcome to Passion Events and Design. All right. All I did was tell the awesome Miss Stacy my color theme. I told her, what we're doing, things like that, and she has brought it to life again, as I knew she would. Right now, I'm in the area, so when the guests come in, they're going to be coming, I guess what you would consider like our lobby area. Food is going to be set up over here, and everything, obviously in our theme. So you guys see the pink, right? Pink and the black. Over here we have a VIP area, okay? So that is awesome. You know, in any event that our sis Allie needs her own space, you know, things of that nature, then yes. Even makeup and whatnot can be done. I thought about like surprising her with a makeup artist or something, but you know, one of these old days when my budget gets to be where it should be, right? Then I'll be able to add more blessings, right? Speaking of, I gotta say hello to our awesome coordinator, Miss Stacy. Yes, like I just told the people, I said I knew that I was in good hands. Let me just get the lady, you know. I just told her my colors, and she making it happen around here. So you know, I can't wait for us to do more events. But yeah, so hopefully the people will see this when they come in. But you know, so we have a digital program that people can scan and get if people want to sew and whatnot as well. That information is there. Um, yeah, I wish I was able to do a cake this time. I wasn't able to do it, y'all. But take a look at the beautiful thing, you guys. Look at this, friends. Amazing. So all I'm saying is this is amazing. So we have another little VIP section over here, you know. And of course, look, the man of the hour, the tower of power, the director of the shindig is right here, man. Boy, you always be looking like you're surprised.
I do be surprised.
Yes, brother say I always have him working.
Every time. Every time.
But look at him, look, director, okay? Look at this guy. Look, you moving up in the world. You thought you was just an actor. Look, not when you're part of a miracle production, right? A miracle plays production. So obviously this is going to be our beautiful set, where we will be having our conversations today. How beautiful is this, guys? Oh man, everything is awesome. So I think everyone's gonna have a good time. I don't know if everyone's gonna dress up, but you know I got to do what I do as the hostess with the mostest, you know. So be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? But yes, man, I am so thankful. I'm so grateful, Lord. I just thank you. I thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing us to be here. Thank you for this amazing venue, the wonderful Miss Stacy. Thank you for my brother Kelvin. We're already here. We're here to serve you, Lord Jesus. And I just want to say thank you, Lord. Before we do anything else, Lord, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for what you're doing with us, for us, and through us, Lord. I pray that this event is successful. I pray that this event is eye-opening, it's powerful, it's everything that you needed to be, Lord. You saw fit for this moment to happen today. So I thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you for allowing me to see this come to life, and pray that I just do my part, Lord. Whatever it is that you want me to do, help me to say whatever you want me to say. In Jesus' name. Lord, I pray you come on in and say whatever you want to say through me. In Jesus' name. Amen. That's how it is, y'all. That's how it is before I do the juice, really. You know, I always pray that prayer that the Lord say whatever He wants to say through me. And so yeah, look no different for the GSL experience, man. Look at this, amazing. Look, I mean, this is beautiful too. I love these little sashes and whatnot. You know, it's very. I don't know. Is it miracle? Is it GSL? I don't know. It's very beautiful though. Um, is there anything I can assist with?
Absolutely not.
Brother, is there anything you want me to do over here? Have I done everything to prepare or to help you do what you do?
I am just working through the tech pieces.
Uh-huh. I
To
don't.
see which direction we're going in.
Okay. Well, I guess they'll let me know if they need me. Um, I believe our worship leader should be here soon. I don't know what time Allie and them are coming and whatnot as well, but yeah, we're here, man. We're here. It is the day the day. And such a blessing. All right.
It's a miracle, baby.
Sneak peek.
Yes, yes. All right, so we are 30 minutes till the doors open. Or at least the scheduled time that the doors was open. Listen, if things was left up to me, we'd be on time, right? But it's all good. We're gonna see what the Lord do with this day. I'm just gonna get ready, you know what I'm saying? And be ready on my end. I'm gonna do just a little simple something. Probably no foundation, so I did a mask earlier, and whatnot. So I'm just gonna, you know, just add a few enhancements, not too much. I'm kind of hesitant to do the blush just because I did that mask and I feel like my skin's looking real good. Do I need to do a little rosy cheek? Little rose, not too much. Yeah, I'm using the Ben Nye again. If you saw my other video, little rosy. So everything is looking like it is good to go. My brother Kelvin has hooked up the system so our virtual guests will be able to tune in. So that is looking good. Obviously the venue's looking great. And I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I think my family is on the way. And yeah. Exciting. I was trying to decide how I was going to do my hair. If I was just going to leave it like this or what. We'll see. We shall see. Take my rings and stuff off for a moment. Yes, I am representing. Allie gave me these bracelets in human trafficking. Save the children, you know. Just take it off for now. Let's see here. Allie is saying some stuff, sending me a message. We'll look at that later. There's a group chat happening. Let's see. There's somebody. Oh no. So I guess people are getting the notifications about the experience. Because I know that was one of the questions too. People were like, "Are we gonna find? How are we gonna know about?" It's like you're gonna get the email on the day of, guys. So I'm gonna start with my little brow setter. Or whatever. I've already hid my little baskets, so that's good and out of the way. So Allie and them don't know about it. They'll find out later during the experience, if the Lord's will. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna start on time, just based on everything. I think I hear my husband. Oh, I think I hear my worship leader, Miss Maria.
She's right back there.
1 second. The main event. Got your videos going. My beautiful sister.